EK real spicy with more clips. Don't forget to subscribe and bang on that like button. Now let's get into it.
Hey, but this better be good, god damn it!
You're saying men, masculine men, they act like that because it's their nature?
I mean, a man is supposed to lead, isn't he? I mean,
That's not leading. Bossing people around?
yeah, that's what leadership is. Leadership is giving directions. Now, if your man says, hey, I'm hungry, go downstairs and fix me a sandwich. You look at your face. Now, let's reverse it. But
It's something about like, go make me. It's almost the same.
Okay, cool.
It's almost the same as like, I was cleaning my room and then your parent walks in and is like, clean your room. It's like, damn, I was doing that already.
All right, you work at a dealer's. Hey, clean out your register and go to register 6.
That's giving direction. But bossing.
You can't make this shit up.
No, but bossing.
You cannot make this shit up. You mean to tell me that the man that loves you, protects for you, provides for you, upgraded your lifestyle, watch them badass kids of yours, teach your son how to play football, ask you to go get him something to eat, and you're going to look at him crazy. But that boss that is going to keep you in that hamster wheel of a job because you're going to work 40 hours a week for 40 years and retire broke. But as soon as they you to do something, you do it. I don't understand that because a boss can tell a woman to get up out the bed and drive 30 minutes to the goddamn job and go clock them hours because somebody didn't show up. And as soon as Tyrone want a goddamn ham sandwich and some pussy, they want to act fun.
Hey, yo, my guy was not having it. Not having it at all.
Third of men, 33%, a little over a third, of men between the ages of 18 and 29 are not only single, but they're not actively looking for a partner. So I've got a question for the men. So my comments are filled with guys saying we're done. We're not looking. We like our peace. I need some more talk from you guys. Tell me why you're done.
Yeah, that's kind of funny because there's many of these podcasts and memes going viral for this very thing, this very subject, right? So it's probably because a lot of women just not listening. Meanwhile, it's no sweat for the fellas, right? Because many guys are just content with the single life. Instead of trying to convince you all, instead of trying to play that game, dudes would rather just stroll through, mash that, then go on about his way.
I'm gonna be single forever. I just realized that, man. I'm gonna be single forever. And I'll say that, and some people are like, that's sad. It's not sad. It's reality, bruh. I'm gonna be single forever.
How are your kids are gonna be an asset to me if I was dating you?
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that. I would.
I'm gonna tell you right now, any man that's gonna ask you a question like that thinks that he's doing you a favor by dating you as a single parent, and you should be grateful. And that's how he's going to treat you and your children, as if y'all should be grateful that he is willing to tolerate you and your offsprings. Okay, I would never what can your children, what benefit are your children to me? What the honestly, what kind of question is that even? And as a woman, any woman who thinks that this is an acceptable question, I want to know, what answer would you give someone that asks you that? Because to me, now I automatically know my children are not safe in your presence, and I would never allow my children to be around you. I would never bring anyone into my home that feels like, well, if I'm going to date you, what benefit are your children to me? To you? What the fuck? What do you mean by that? I really can't wrap my mind around it because it just doesn't make sense. What do you mean, what benefit are they to you? What benefit are you to them? What benefit is me bringing you into our lives are you going to have for them? It's one thing to say what benefit is the woman that you're dating to you. You know what I'm saying? But to say what benefit are your children to me is very fucking weird and very fucking creepy. Men are getting creepier and fucking creepier, and I can't take it. I cannot.
Come on, man. For real. Why must you go right to the creepy when you hear this question? That's more to say about you than a man. But yeah, I mean, you better be grateful. For anybody coming into your life that's a good influence on it, you gotta be grateful, man. What's wrong with being grateful? Right? The entitlement is unreal. It's unreal. a good stepfather is not something to be grateful about, it's really hard for a lot of women like this to have praise or really say something good about the man that they're with. That's really what it comes down to. Men are supposed to do these things. And while I can appreciate a lot of men for stepping up and going the extra mile, you damn well should be grateful for having a man like that. Right? Like if you have half a brain, you can see where guys are coming from. You don't have to agree. Again, you don't have to agree. But a man has choices. And all men are saying is understand the impact your kids have on that man. And men who say this are just seeing if you consider him, his side of things at all. Right? Because most dudes I talk to about this, they speak of when they're actually in a relationship, right? As to when it really hits as far as the impact. And it's not literally about what your kids as a woman, what your kids can do for him. It's about what you can do as a woman to offset some of that responsibility and lack of attention. Focus on him or any drama that might come with it, right? That he's sure to endure. Most women say it's going to be the cleanest and it's going to be the best situation she got it handled. But even in the cleanest situation, there's still an impact on that man. And again, guys ask this question because their side of it and what men actually get out of being stepfathers are downplayed and overlooked time and time again. And when you say that men who ask this think that women owe them something and all of that, I found that really funny, like, because that's exactly what many of these women think, that guys ought to just be lucky to have them. The crazy entitlement. And that's why many of them trying to tax every dude they come across. You know, so of course when they see guys who have preferences and know what they want, they can't deal with that. They can't deal. Single mother with your mindset, you can't wrap your head around that. You too busy figuring out what you get out of the deal, coming up off of a man. What a man wants comes last to you. Comes last to a woman like this. And what a lot of women gotta understand, right? Women like this, they gotta understand you can't go around talking about what you won't do for a man. What you won't do for a man. And then go around doing bare minimum on your part while he's expected to be a provider, a protector, stepdaddy, and all of that to your kids. But yes sir. Let me know what y'all think. You know how we do. Hit me in them comments. I appreciate you for rocking with me. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This is EK, Real Spicy, signing out. And I'm going to check y'all in the next video. And like that, be easy. Gone.